Hi, I'm Andrea from the City of Chicago, Department of Water Management. I'm here today to tell you how to use your lead kit that you received in the mail. It should look something like this and have your address on it and contain instructions in a plastic bag, as well as 3 bottles, a yellow labeled bottle, a green labeled bottle, and a blue labeled bottle. It's very important that the water be sampled from the address that this is mailed to. This is for City of Chicago only. If you open up the bag, there's a cover memo with some important reminders. There's detailed instructions with pictures, and then there's a form that needs to be filled out at the end. It's really important to fill out this form and follow the instructions, because if it isn't done correctly, we might not be able to analyze it. It's very important to read through all the instructions before you get started. Once you have read through all the instructions, you're going to want to make sure that you have stagnated the water for at least 6 hours. What do I mean by stagnate? I mean don't use the water. Obviously, that means not turning on your faucet, any of your faucets in the house. It also means don't flush a toilet. If you have kids playing in the backyard, no hoses. If you have visitors or if you have renters in the home, make sure all of them know. Don't use the water for at least 6 hours. You're going to need a timer. You're going to want to measure the time that you're taking these samples. The yellow bottle will be taken an initial flush. That'll capture the first liter of water that's coming through the faucet. Your second bottle will be taken at 3 minutes. So you'll open up the faucet, as I'll show you, and you'll keep letting it flow until 3 minutes have passed. Then you'll take this sample. This sample will be taken 2 minutes later at the 5-minute mark. You're also going to want a clean place to put the caps when you're doing this work. In this case, I just have a simple little paper towel, something to keep it clean and away from any potential lead dust that might be in the air. On each bottle, there's a space to put the last time that the water was used, and then at this lower portion of the label, you'll put when you actually sampled the bottle. I'm going to take the bottle cap off, put it on this clean paper towel. I'm going to put it underneath this faucet, and I'm going to start my timer and turn on the faucet. I'm going to fill this bottle until it goes to the 1 liter mark, right here at the bottom of the neck. I'm watching the time. I'm going to put the cap back on right away, keep it nice and clean. And I'm going to write down the time that I just took that sample. Okay, the timer's now at 3 minutes. I'm going to put the bottle underneath. Once again, I'm going to fill it to the 1 liter mark right at the bottom of the neck. Okay, now it's been 5 minutes. And once again, I'm going to fill this to the 1 liter mark. Note the time so that I can put it on my label. In addition to filling out these labels, you're going to want to fill out the information on this form. Once you have your labels filled out, it's time to transfer the information from your labels onto this form. You're going to want to make sure that you have the times for the yellow, the green, and the blue bottles all written in on this form here. Please fill out as completely as you can. Call the phone number listed in these instructions, and someone from our department will come and pick it up from your home. And you're going to want to put the instructions and form that you filled out back into this bag and put it in the box. You can put these in sideways, just make sure the cap is nice and tight, along with the instructions, and put your seals on here. On behalf of the City of Chicago, Department of Water Management, thank you so much for participating in our sampling program.